everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, I've got no makeup on. I'm doing a makeup tutorial for you all. Firstly, I just want to quickly point out if my hair looks different. Basically, I'm going through like a weird stage at the moment where I want to try and dye it like all different pastel colours. So if you follow me on Snapchat, I think it was about a week ago, I decided to dye my hair like a pastel pink colour, and then within a day I literally changed my mind, washed it out, and now I have the idea that I want it to go kind of like a lilac colour, and I did actually dye it lilac this morning. Not that you can tell, it didn't really work because basically when I dyed my hair pink, the colour took really quickly, so with the purple I didn't leave it on for very long and I used up all of the colour and it didn't actually take. So I've just kind of got like a few silvery lilac-y bits on the very tips of my hair where I've got kind of bleach left in it from a really long time ago. So I need to buy another bottle and kind of make it more purple because I think I would really like it a lilac colour. So my plan for this video was actually to do like a makeup look for lilac hair, but as my hair didn't go lilac, I'm just going to go with it everyday winter makeup look. It's something that I've been wearing quite a lot recently. I'm going to change the eye look slightly to what I've been wearing, but I think it will look really nice anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I really hope that you enjoy the video. First step, as always, is going to be a primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love it. I've been using it for a really long time now. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It does last a really long time though, and I just find that if I don't use a primer now, my skin just gets dry throughout the day and my makeup just doesn't last as long. Next step is going to be foundation, and foundation I use constantly at the moment. I don't really ever find myself reaching for anything else. It's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I'm just going to take a couple of little pumps and kind of dot them around my face. It's the exact same kind of foundation routine I always do. I don't use too much, and then I blend it in with my Zoeva Silk Finish brush, which has like a rounded top. Really good for blending in foundation. And then I literally just go around my face and blend it in. As you can see, it is slightly darker than my skin tone, but it's because I wear fake tan quite a lot. I've got fake tan on now. As you can see, everywhere on my body is browner than my face, so I have to have a foundation that is slightly darker. But I just love this foundation so much. I think that it is just like the one I'm always going to go back to. It lasts a really long time on my skin. I find that it's got really good coverage, you don't need too much, and the finish is just really nice, so I always go back to this one. And then once I've roughly blended in the foundation, I go in with my Real Techniques sponge. This one here, sometimes I dampen it, sometimes I don't. Today I'm going to, and I'm just going to spray a bit of the primer water onto the blending sponge, and then literally just like dab it around, blend it in. Also guys, I'm just going to make this into a bit of a chatty video. I feel like I haven't had a good old chat with you guys in a while. So I was just going to let you know that for Christmas I know that I'm getting a new camera lens for my camera, and I'm also getting a microphone. So hopefully after Christmas my videos are going to be at much better quality and the sound quality is going to be better as well. So I'm really excited about that, so I just thought I'd let you know. And then if I have any blemishes, which I do currently, I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And I've got one here and one here. So I just blend those in with the sponge as well. Okay, now that's done, my next step is always eyebrows, and I use the Soap&Glory Brow Archery. I forever use this because it just works really well for me. And basically I just start at the fronts of my brows, kind of add a little bit more to them because they are quite sparse. Okay, so once they roughly look the same, I'm not really too bothered about them looking identical. I go in with some clear brow gel and just kind of go over them a little bit, which just helps to set them so throughout the day my eyebrow hairs aren't sort of sticking up and sticking down. Right, next I'm going to do my eyes. So today I'm actually going to be using one of the By Terry Ombre Black Stars. This is in the shade Misty Rock, I believe. Misty Rock, which is a really gorgeous like purpley shade. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to both of my eyes, kind of near the lash line. And then I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm going to use the Zoeva Luxe Pencil brush and literally just kind of blend it over my eye. If you find it easier to use your finger, go ahead and do that. I just quite like to use a brush because I think it looks a little bit neater. So once I've applied that as a base, I'm then going to be using the eyeshadows from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I don't really find myself using this palette that often, so I'm trying to get into using it a little bit more. And the first shade I'm going to use is the colour Nuna, which is, let me show you, this shade right here. It's like a matte purpley taupe colour. And I'll just use the same brush that I used a minute ago and literally just apply it all over my lid. And then I'm going to bring a little bit underneath my lash line as well to make the look a little bit more smoky. And then I'm going to take, what brush am I going to use now? I'm going to use this brush, which is the Zoeva Smudger brush. It's like a flat-ended brush. And I'm going to take the shade Mugshot because it's really beautiful and shimmery. Dab it onto my eyelids to add a bit of shimmer. I suppose it is probably a bit dark for a day look, isn't it? I'm going to change it to an evening look. This is definitely an evening look, not a day look. Okay, I'm going to take a blending brush, just any brush you've got, and blend it out a little bit, just so the line isn't so defined. Then what I'm going to do is use a little bit of liquid eyeliner. I always go for the Soap&Glory Supercat liner. I just think it's one of the easiest ones to use. It lasts all day and it definitely doesn't smudge or move throughout the day or anything. And I'm just going to start on the outer corner and just make like a little flick like that. I'm just going to blend it in and then just take it about halfway to my eye so it looks like that, and then do the same on the other side. I'm now going to add a little bit of mascara because I always look weird before I've added this. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because this is again a really good mascara to use if you want your eyelashes to look very thick and full and longer. It's just like an all-round great mascara. The only thing is you can't really keep layering it up or your lashes will go clumpy and all stick together. Unless that is the kind of look you like, then I don't suggest you do any more than sort of 1 or 2 layers, and make sure you apply the second layer when the lashes are still wet. Don't let them dry because otherwise they will all just clump together and you will look like you've got a couple of spiders stuck to your face. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to use some of my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and just pop that underneath both of my eyes because this is literally the best under eye concealer I've ever used. It's such a great colour for me. It's really, really pale, which is difficult to find. And then I'm literally just going to blend it out using my Real Techniques sponge, or you can use like your finger, or you can use a brush. It literally just like depends what I've got nearest to me. I use a bit of both as well. Use my finger in the corner, just dab it in. And I just think this concealer is great. It's never creased on me when I've been wearing it, and it is just great. The only downside is that it doesn't last very long. I feel like I have to constantly order a new one, and it's not the cheapest of concealers. So if you are pale skinned or fair like me and you have a really good under eye concealer that you use, please let me know, because I spend a lot of money on this concealer and there's probably one from the drugstore that's just as good, but I just don't know it. Okay, to set my under eye concealer, I've been using my MAC Prep and Prime kind of translucent white powder, and I literally just take a tiny little bit on like an eyeshadow brush or anything and just set it underneath, and I found that that has worked so well for me lately. It hasn't creased at all. Okay, time to add a little bit of colour to my face. I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting powder, which I use all of the time. Again, it's so good if you've got fair skin. It's just a really perfect contour shade. It's like a matte grey toned powder. That's the one I was looking for. I'm going to use a new brush today actually, and I'm going to use one of the Real Techniques Bold Metals ones, and this is 301, which is kind of like a flat-ended brush. And I'm going to try and use this for contour because I never really use this brush because I don't really know what to use it for. I don't want too much. Oh, that is very dark. That's going to require quite a bit of blending. I'm not sure about this brush. Look at that. Gosh. To use this brush to blend it. Okay, no, I don't suggest that brush for contouring. It's too dense for contouring and you end up getting way too much powder on your skin and just looking a bit too dark. I'm now going to use some of Soap&Glory Solar Powder with my Real Techniques cheek brush, which is one of the silver ones, and I'm just going to swirl it around, get a bit of both, and just add it to my cheeks and just kind of generally bronze up the face a little bit. Okay, a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I'll just use the same brush, swirl it around, and just apply a little bit to the tops of my cheekbones. I absolutely love this highlighter. I've had it for such a long time and I pretty much use it every day. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to use a lip liner first. This is the NYX retractable lip liner in the colour 01 Nude. And I'm literally just going to line my lips and fill them in first. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be using MAC's Velvet Teddy just because I think it would look really nice with this look. And it also goes perfectly with the lip liner, so these two are a winner together. And that is my makeup done. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and maybe this has inspired you to make to create a different kind of makeup look, or if you want to try this at home then obviously feel free. Make sure that if you do try this look out then you tweet me a picture or Instagram me a picture, like tag me in it or whatever. I'd love to see. Leave me any like suggestions or comments or anything down below because I love talking to you guys. And I hope you're all having a wonderful December. I hope you're all enjoying opening your advent calendars if you have one. I have a frozen one and I absolutely love it. But yes, oh, what's going on here? But yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you all very soon with another video. Goodbye!